Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. TJ here for your 12 p.m. Stretch break. For today, you will just need a mat. So we will get started. So pretty much just sitting on your bottom with your legs extended out in front of you. I'll turn slightly to the angle so you can see what I'm doing. So just reaching, whether it's mid-calf or reaching for your ankles. Just holding and feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. All right, I want you to release. And now this time, if you had like a slight curve in your back, I now want you to really try to keep that curve out of your back and keeping that back as flat as you can. So you may not be able to reach as far. And I'm not necessarily reaching for my ankles. I'm just trying to reach towards my toes, even if they don't touch. Again, just feeling that stretch through the back of the leg, still while keeping that back as flat as you can. Definitely a challenge. All right, so let's go with feet apart. And we're now going to reach, so reaching more towards one leg versus the other. So I'm going to reach towards the right side, my right hand. Again, just grabbing right calf, right ankle, or right toe. Feeling that stretch through the back of the right leg, but then also feeling that stretch through the inner part of your left leg. And now I want you to walk it over and do the other side. Excellent job. All right, now let's go into a butterfly stretch. So where the bottoms of our feet are touching. And again, still accentuating that inner thigh stretch. So just leaning forward. If the flexibility within like the knees is a little troublesome, again, the feet don't have to be drawn so close in, but you can have them a little further out and you can lean forward. Nice job, keep holding. Awesome. All right, so now we're going to cross. So whether it's bottom, the right leg is on the bottom and the left leg is on top, or vice versa. Again, from a flexibility standpoint, if you can only get both of your bottom legs to just lie on top of each other, that's fine. But if you can get both knees to almost be in line, excellent. And I want you to lean forward again. Feeling that stretch through the outer thigh into that back side, especially if it's that top leg is where you should be feeling it. So for me, I'm feeling it through the left side because my left leg is on top. And now let's do the other side. So now switching to where the other leg is now on the bottom, and that leg that was on bottom is now on top. And just reaching forward again. And again, if you can only really get it to where those, the lower half of your legs are just, lying on top of each other versus the knees, that's fine too. Nice job. All right, so let's transition to where we are now lying on the mat. And again, just grabbing the top of our foot, just stretching out that front upper part of our leg. Nice job. Push that right knee back just a little more so you can feel it into that upper hip, where that hip bends when we're sitting. Nice job. Let's switch into the other side. So again, just keeping that left leg in line with the right, or the other leg if that is the leg you were on. And again, feeling that stretch through the front of the leg. Nice job. Pushing that left knee back or the right knee back, whichever leg you are on. And again, feeling that stretch through that hip, that bend. Nice job. All right, so going back to sitting on your tailbone, we're now going to cross our right leg over our left knee. So again, we'll slightly turn so you can see what I'm doing. So either lean into it or take that leg that's on the ground, that foot that's on the ground, and bring it closer to you. And still feeling that stretch through the hip, through the glutes. Really doing a lot of leg stuff today. So that foot that's up, which again, I'll turn your direction so you can see. Let that foot fall just slightly towards that opposite side. So if it's that right leg that's up, you're gonna let it fall to the left. Again, all about those hip stretches. All right, bring it back to center. And now let's switch and go left leg, crossing onto the right knee, and then either lean forward or bring that foot closer to you. Nice job, everyone. So that left foot, if it is the left foot that's up, let it fall just slightly to the right. Nice job. Awesome. All right. So let's come out of all that leg stuff that we just did. So now let's focus on that upper body. So imagining like we are taking in the sun on this beautiful day, this beautiful week. I know we haven't really been too thrilled about the daylight savings time, but hopefully we are adjusting by now. But sticking that chest out, stretching that chest, stretching out the front part of our shoulders. Nice job. All right, so now let's come into just that kneeling position, just get out of seated. And so reaching that right arm or left arm across the body, which in my case is the left arm. So just reaching it across the body, stretching out our upper back. Nice job. So whether your right hand is grabbing your left hand or your right hand is grabbing your left elbow. And again, being mindful of keeping that shoulder down. Excellent. Let's do the other side. So now left hand to either the right hand or the right elbow. And again, keep that shoulder down. Nice job. All right. So you could do this standing or we could stay kneeling, totally up to you. But I just want you to lean left, lean right with your left hand. So just stretching underneath the arm, like the armpit into like where that shoulder blade is on our back. All right, other side. So right hand is reaching over towards the left. Nice job, excellent. All right, now I want you to stand. All right, this one I always say is one of my favorites, but we do it a lot. So give yourself a great big hug, and I want you to slowly roll down, imagining like your body is an inchworm or a slinky, and just feeling that stretch along the spine, traveling downwards. And when we get to the very bottom, I just want you to reach for your toes or reach as far as you can. Not really worrying too much this time about keeping that back flat, but now I want you to wrap your arms around you, giving yourself a great big hug, slowly rolling it back up, one vertebrae at a time. Feeling that stretch now traveling up the back. And when you get to the very top, release those arms. Give me a few shoulder rolls to the back. Give me a few shoulder rolls to the front. Nice job. All right, so extend that hand. So I'll just turn just slightly. So my left hand is out, or my left arm is out. My right hand is grabbing my left. Excellent. Keep going. We're going to continue the same stretch. Now I want you to move it to where your fingertips, or your right fingers, are onto your left fingers, not including your thumb. And now feeling that stretch through the wrist, or more closer to the hand. Excellent job. Let's make it over to the opposite side. So for me, it's going to be my left hand, grabbing my right palm. My right arm is extended. Nice job. Now let's move that to the fingertips. So again, the left fingers this time are on the right fingertips and not including the right thumb. And again, feeling that stretch closer to that right hand, or whichever hand you were on. All right, last and final stretch, and let's do the tricep stretch for that back of the upper arm. So patting yourself on the back like you did an amazing job. Take your left hand to grab your right elbow. Nice job. All right, let's do the other side. So left hand flat on the back, left elbow straight up in the air. Awesome job, everyone. Excellent. All right, so just to let you know, if you are in the fitness center, group cycle at 12:30 with Caitlin. There is 4:30 yoga sculpt with Beryl today. Otherwise, come see us in the fitness center. And if you happen to be outside, enjoy.